Good afternoon, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talk. So we got a package to open, and today it's a small package. It is gold. With the prices dropping, I ended up picking this up, and I think it's a steal. Right now, with gold prices getting hammered, a lot of people saying, oh, why would you buy precious metals now? Not obviously the people that say that are not in the precious metals community, because a lot of us are looking for the buys. We're looking for the good deals. We're looking for the dips. I get asked, this is a question that I do see, though, from the precious metals community a lot is, what do you prefer, gold or silver? And with the gold-silver ratio, kind of high. I mean, it's really high right now. Why would you want to buy gold? Why would you want to put any money in gold? Space and opportunity is the two reasons. And what I mean by that is space. Obviously, gold takes up a whole lot less space. This right here has the same amount of value, roughly, as a 10-ounce silver bar. And I'm talking by value, I mean dollars, US dollars. You're going to spend about the same for this as you would for a 10-ounce silver bar. Maybe a little bit more for a 10-ounce bar. Because technically it's like 90 to 1, I think, instead of 100 to 1. If it was even, it'd be 100 to 1. But the premiums are really what's doing it. The premiums on silver right now are kind of high. You guys know where I buy from. This was a package from Universal Coin and Bullion. They have the cheapest premiums of anybody that I found so far. So for me, it's a no-brainer to order from them. I'm trying to keep my premiums as low as possible. And with gold, the second aspect that I said is opportunity, because if I can't find a good deal on silver today and I decide, I'm going to put my budget on gold this week or this month or whatever, then what I'm doing essentially is putting my money in something sound and solid, and later on I can always trade it. And the reason I say that, I only got, like I said, it was a small package. This was a free gift that they give out to their customers. Pretty cool. I like them. Even though I usually just give them away as kids. If someone stops me on the street and they're like, hey, you're T-Square Talk, I can give them something like this, although I've only had that happen to me twice, so which is kind of comical. But needless to say, later on, you'll be able to trade this, I believe, for a certain amount of silver. And if, assuming we don't see some crazy thing happen where silver just, all out explodes in price and we don't see gold go up with it, so that's why I will pick them up when I can. I'd rather hold something sound money, something like this, versus essentially a fiat currency. The fiat currency, everything they do to fight inflation seems like it's actually helping inflation or putting us in the hurt spot. Right now, the only thing that they really have done, I believe, to help fight inflation right now is basically release their strategic stockpile reserves onto the open market. That is a Band-Aid. It's something that can only help us for a little while. Once the strategic stockpile reserves run too low, they'll have to stop. And once they stop, then you're going to be paying it in oil and gas. And the worst part of that is you're going to be paying it come this winter. This winter when everybody needs oil and fuel to heat their homes, we're going to be basically having to pay whatever. So with that being said, I think it was a bad idea to use our strategic stockpile reserve. It's a quick Band-Aid. It's only really brought the average down roughly 60 cents or so. So with that being said, why use it? Yes, 60 cents a gallon is a great savings. I'm happy to pay 60 cents less. However, be careful, because when inflation starts again, it's going to come. And anybody that thinks that, inflation's over, it's already peaked, now it's coming down, take a look at countries like Venezuela. Now, Venezuela is really the only one that I've majorly been able to like follow month by month. And the reason that is when I got into stacking and investing in precious metals, a buddy of mine, his wife is actually from Venezuela. And so it gave me the opportunity to see firsthand what that can kind of do. And Venezuelan didn't happen overnight. It really didn't. A lot of people think it did, but it didn't. You can go back and look at the inflation rates of Venezuela month by month and actually see each month what it went up. And here's the thing. 8%, let's say, on a dollar takes you to $1.08. 10% takes you maybe to $1.20. But then another 10% is going to take you now up another 12 cents. So, this is the inflation is not just inflation, but when you deal with it on percentages, it's also compounding. It's compounding because you're not just paying that, you're paying that percentage on top of the stuff that it went up the month before, the price that it went up the month before. So a great example, though, that we would like to see here in the stacking community, in my opinion, is when precious metals starts going up. Well, if precious metals goes up, let's just say 5% and it's priced at $20, well, now it's 21. But each time it goes up faster and faster as it climbs. Granted, that is stalled out right now by a combination of manipulation, dollar strength. As the dollar gets stronger, you can actually buy more precious metals for those dollars. A lot of people are saying that there's going to be a cash crunch, which means there'll be a demand for those dollars, which means people will give up whatever they got to give up to get them to meet their obligations. That could happen. But all the while, if that gets too much of a crunch, what do you think government's going to do? They're going to print more. It's going to be like the Wall Street bets with essentially some of these companies that they bet on. And as the stock price went up, because people were shorting it so hard, what did they do? They print more stocks and they watered down essentially their stocks. I don't want to be stuck with watered down fiat currency. And that's why gold, you can't water down gold. I mean, yes, you can make it 90% gold or 80% gold or 35% gold. However, there's only a finite amount of gold in the world. And everybody knows that. I mean, yeah, we can go dig more, but there's only so much in the world. Now, I will say that I still like silver better than gold. Reason being, when I have one of my buddies, he asks me, he's like, why would you buy gold when you know that it's easier for silver to double as opposed to gold? And he's right. And that is 100%. I agree with that 100%. When asked what's going to double first, I will tell you, I believe silver is going to double before gold doubles. However, on the flip side of that, you've got to put your money in something. You can only have so much money in silver, so much money in gold. With gold, at least, this is a lot of money right here. This is a lot of money. You're talking $450 roughly right here in gold. When people buy these coins, yes, there's a certain amount, even though they're bullion. I know there are some people out there that are going to say, that's a bullion coin. They made too many of them. That's true. But when the demand for gold comes, just like you might pay a premium on a coin now, I believe the premiums will carry. You'll see a premium carry to where people will be so desperate to put their money in gold or silver that it won't matter, because they'll pay the premium. So just like I'm paying a premium today on getting something like this, they'll pay a premium tomorrow to get it from me. So I'm going to get that back. I know a lot of people right now, they're on the American Silver Eagle kick, which the premiums on them are 50% of silver price. When you think about that, that means that you need to see silver go up 50% before you have actually made a profit. Now that I can't exactly stomach. I hate to say that, but the premiums on this type of stuff is not that high in my opinion. You're talking maybe 15% ish. Yes, it's even cheaper if you're willing to go buy a 1 ounce of the good stuff, 1 ounce pure gold, you can get an even lower premium. I've seen 1 ounce coins actually selling for $1,900. But I don't see a whole lot of generic silver selling for cheap. In fact, the cheapest that I've seen it was about $350 over spot. So something to consider. I'm trying just to kind of buy the dips, what I can, when I can. I do have built up a little bit of dry powder, I guess you could call it. A little bit of cash built up just in case the opportunity comes up. I'm trying to save a little bit of that fiat to exchange it when a deal comes up. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And like I said, it was a small package to open, but I'm pretty happy with it. So every little bit adds to the stack, and before you know it, you're going to be sitting on a trove. If you can keep stacking, find the strength. Right now, a lot of people are against this stuff, so they're just not stacking. You know, a lot of people are slowing down. They're against the premium. They just don't want to be have any part of the premiums. So we'll see what happens. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button for me. Please hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about gold, silver, your thoughts on the premiums. I love to hear what you guys got to say. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.